6 inches of snow last night. Well, folks, it's that time of the year. As you can see, there's snow on the ground, but there's not enough snow to go out snow machining or anything like that. The ground is starting to freeze up. However, it's only frozen the top inch or two, so you can't even go out riding wheelers and stuff because you're constantly breaking through. Can't go ice fishing because the ice isn't thick enough on the lakes and stuff yet to get out on it safely. So there's not much you can do outside at the moment. So this video, we're going inside my cabin and we're gonna get some projects done. So let's get in there and get busy. As you can see behind me, I got the plastic on both of the walls, well, all 3 of these walls. You saw most of that in the last video. I did get this one all done. Let's see if you can see it there. I think you can see it. So that's all done. The plastic is all done. Now we get to move on to some other projects. First project is I need to get a blind put up in this window and also over here in the kitchen in that window. So let's get these blinds put up. Should only take us a couple seconds. Off camera, I found the center of the window. I know how wide my blind is. So I found where I want to put the 2 brackets, and the blind will go just like this, right about there. So let's get the brackets installed and move on to the next one. I've marked out exactly where these will go. Now I just need to be able to see it. Okay, I don't think there's a front and back to these. Let's hope not anyways. Let's see if I can get this put on. And I put them in backwards. Jeez. I gotta take them off and put them in the other direction. Oh well. I'll catch back up with you when I have the other side done. Switched around, let's see if I can get this on this time. There. Let me center that up. These little ends keep falling off. Let's see how it works. I think it works pretty good. Now, let's get the one in the kitchen done. I'm not sure what was going on with those first 2 screws. As soon as they would start going up in, they just bend towards the window. And I was trying to hold the drill out to, if anything, have them going this way, and they would just keep bending towards the window. So I don't know. I had to get out the drill bit and pre-drill the holes. So at least it's in. Let's get the blind hung now. There. Looks pretty good. Now I have blinds on the kitchen window, this window right here in front of my computer desk, and this other big window over here. Oh, and also on the door. The only other blind I still need to do down here on the first floor is that one right back there in the bathroom. And then I have 2 windows upstairs in the loft that I need to get blinds on, but I don't own them yet. I have to go and buy them. So I'll catch back up with you guys tomorrow. It's starting to get late and I have a few things to do, but we'll continue on doing some projects tomorrow. Okay, it's not tomorrow yet. I forgot one project that I want to get done tonight, and it is to rehang the coat hook here. So let's get this done, then I can get my coats hung up. Last time I had the coat rack hung right about here, and this end coat would always get caught in the door. So I'm going to move it over and actually hang it a lot higher. So I think I'll do it right about there. Check the level. That's pretty good right there. That'll work. I know it's a little bit higher than normal, but it'll work out here in this cabin. Now, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm up here in my loft, and this is where the next project's gonna be. I still have a little bit of plastic to put on down there around the walls. And even over here, I have a little bit of plastic. You can't see it because I got to pull the bed out. And then I have to finish this wall. But in order to do that, I need to move this desk, which I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. So I need to take it apart and take it down below so I can sell it. And then I need to pull my clothing rack and stuff out so I can get to that wall. Let's get busy. Since I don't really know what I'm doing here, I'll catch back up with you guys once I got it apart. I have the top disconnected from the frame. I also have the drawer compartment off and the 2 drawers out. I already took those downstairs. So let's get the frame and the top taken downstairs. I'm not sure how to do this. Definitely don't want to fall, that's obvious, I think. Whew. Probably should have moved the stuff off the stairs. I got it. That's down here. Let's bring the top down. I didn't have a scratch or dent on this thing, and I think I just put one on. I don't feel any. Good. This is down here. Now I can list it for sale, and I can also get upstairs, clean up all the dust and everything that was back behind it, and then move on to the next part of pulling the clothes racks out from the wall. As you can see, I have this area all cleaned up, and obviously you saw I took the desk downstairs, so this is all good to go now. Next, I need to pull these two racks out from the wall so I can get back in there. I'm going to have to vacuum up all the dust bunnies, because obviously there's going to be some, and then I can get the plastic up on the wall. So let's get these pulled out so I can move on to the next section. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. It's pretty clean. And you can see I still need to do this part of the wall. So, and while I'm up here, I think I'll probably install the two outlets over here. We need to quit wasting daylight and get this done. I was afraid of this. I'm gonna have to take a step back for a little while and do something that I was hoping I wouldn't have to do, but I need to get it done. I don't know how well you can see this, but there's an 1/8 of an inch gap under this board right through here, and it goes most of the length of the wall. So I will have to get some spray foam. Luckily I have a can, and spray foam this whole area underneath the wall. It's going to take a couple hours for it to harden up before I can cut it, but it is what it is. It has to be done. So let's get the spray can out and get this done. Let's hope this can works. I'll bring you guys back once I'm done. I tested a small piece of the foam to make sure it was firmed up. It is. Let's get this cut out. As you can see, it's pretty tight up here. I have my bed over there, all my clothes, stuff like that. So it's really tight up here. This loft is 12 feet wide this direction and 8 feet this direction. So there's not a lot of room up here right now. This is the area I'm working on right now. I have a piece of plastic. It's a piece of scrap plastic from working on the walls over there. And it'll come up to about here or so on this wall. Let's get this put up, and I'll try to do my best on recording it, but I can't make any promises on how tight it is up here, so bear with me. Let me get this stapled up and taped off, and I'll bring you guys back to show you the end result. Well, I almost got this piece totally up. As you can see, it's all taped off all the way down, except for this little bit right in this area. And I ran out of tape. Unfortunately, it's dinner time. I go to bed early because I get up really early for work, and it's starting to snow outside. And from what I'm hearing, the roads are getting pretty slick. It's over a half-hour drive to the hardware store, so I'm not going to go tonight. I'm just going to wait till tomorrow. And hopefully I have enough time to get up here, finish this off, hopefully finish off this whole wall, this whole loft area with plastic tape, and get the video edited and uploaded for you guys for Saturday morning. So fingers crossed. Let's hope I can get it all done before then. I'll catch back up with you guys tomorrow. Well, folks, sometimes life throws you a curveball. I thought I'd be upstairs working on get more plastic on the walls, but something happened overnight. And now, because it happened overnight, I gotta take care of it today. Check this out. Yep. We got probably 5 inches of snow overnight. So now I have to go outside, take care of all this snow instead of working on the plastic upstairs. So let's get our stuff on and get outside. First thing I need to do is get the porch swept off. So let's get after it and quit burning daylight. With the stairs cleaned off, let's go over here and see how much snow we got. take off a little bit of snow. And we got 6 inches of snow last night. 6 inches is a good, respectable amount for the first real snowfall. We've had some snowfall, just a dusting or maybe a half inch at the most. But that was early on and the ground wasn't even totally frozen yet, so it basically all melted. This snow will definitely stay here for the winter because the ground's frozen. It's not supposed to get above freezing over the next week, and it's only going to get colder from here on out. So this snow is here to stay. Since this is the first real snowfall of the year, I'm not going to break out the snow blower and start blowing all the snow because there is no hard pack under the snow, and I'll just end up kicking up a bunch of rocks and ruining my snow blower. It's supposed to snow tonight, possibly this many more inches tonight, so I'm going to hold off on really doing too much right now. Probably in the next video, you'll see I'll fire up the excavator and I'll just track over top of all this snow. That way, it'll make a nice, good, hard pack, cover up all the rocks, and then the following snowfall, I'll be able to get out the snowblower and actually use it and not be kicking up a bunch of rocks. What I am gonna do right now, though, is get my truck cleaned off. Look at it. It is covered in snow. So let's get this cleaned off, and then I think I'm gonna use the truck and drive up and down the driveway a bunch of times just to pack in the driveway a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? I just can't believe how beautiful it is out here right now. Just absolutely beautiful. Sorry about that, folks. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. I've already come down the driveway once. Now I'm gonna go back up it and back down a couple times. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this video because it's Friday afternoon and I need to finish editing it so I can get it uploaded for tomorrow morning. If you want to see what I'm going to do with all this snow, make sure you're subscribed, because in the next video, actually like tomorrow afternoon, but in the next video for you guys, I'm going to fire up the beast over there and track all this snow down, and then continue working back in the cabin for you guys. So make sure you're subscribed, and also if you want, join my memberships. Thanks everyone, and have a great day.